Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a very cool location. I don't know why it was just completely not moving on this one. Here is yesterday's daily challenge location, a very cool place on the top of a mountain. Got some awesome statues, golden statues, very cool. These things over here, I mean, that's just neat. Unfortunately, I didn't really mention this yesterday, but there's also like cell phone or radio, some sort of antennas. I don't really know what these are necessarily used for, but it's a bit sad to see those on there. I mean, I guess I understand why. I mean, this is a mountain, and there are places around, and you need some to get reception on whatever device this is used for. Just sad that it's on such a beautiful place that, you know, put it on this mountain right here. But I guess then this mountain itself would be in the way, and that would really be a bummer for the people in this town here. So where in the world do I think this is? Well, I'm going to make that guess. Oh, look at this. You can see a storm in the distance. That's really cool. I was sort of mesmerized at the beginning by, like, like this glowing. It looks like the gray glow is like exploding out of a circle right here. It's like a gray sun. Where do I think it is? Well, yesterday I did show some writing, which I don't usually do, and my guess is entirely based on this writing. I don't really know where this is, but it doesn't look Thai to me. Well, it looks okay. It looks kind of like Thai. It doesn't look Cambodian. It doesn't look Laotian? Is that how you say it? People who live in Laos? I don't think it's Laos. I think it's Myanmar, if I had to make a guess. I think this is the writing of Myanmar. I don't really know, since I have a lot of trouble telling all of those apart, including sometimes also Nepalese and the writing that also looks like Nepalese found in India. I don't know how to call that. What's the name of that writing? I mean, maybe you would call this Nepalese. I'm not sure if you would. I don't know if you would call the other, if you would call this whatever it ends up being. But India, I'm also really not sure what to do, and I'm guessing I don't know. I don't know if Bangladesh uses that. Bhutan probably uses something, but I'm very unsure about that. And Vietnam really doesn't. Malaysia, I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it uses a writing that looks like that. I think it's something else. So we're gonna go with Myanmar. We're going to go, I don't know, Tharwadi. Sure, that sounds like a nice place that would have some. Actually, no. Look at these beautiful green mountains over here. Let's say we're near that. Let's say I don't know, like right here. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better to me. Are these mountains? No. Are these mountains? No. Yeah, we're gonna go right there. Let's make the guess, and no, Thailand. That was Thai. Darn it. I was convinced it wasn't Thai. Thai seems. I mean, the thing about it is fonts, right? I don't know Thai fonts. I don't know. I don't know Cambodian fonts. I don't know how fonts work, and it's very hard for me to tell writing apart. It just really didn't look Thai to me. I'll be honest. That didn't look Thai to me. I wouldn't have guessed that. But hopefully some of you guys did. Hopefully some of you guys knew where it was. In fact, I have to check where it was because I don't actually know. And maybe some of you got that exactly. We were in Thamsuakoe. Koe. Oh, jeez. Look, Thano Enlightenment Center. Okay. Boy, that is something I have a lot of trouble pronouncing right there. But there you go. We were in a place called Watham Sua, maybe? I don't know, but there we were. We're the bottom tip of this near Krabi. 23, 24 points. I got the country wrong. I honestly don't know. It's very hard for me to tell. Hopefully some of you guys were able to get that right. And yeah, now on to today's daily challenge. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge, and this wouldn't normally be the kind of place I would choose, except for, well, something interesting happened in, I guess, the stitching together of this panorama, or maybe we are on the most strange place on Earth, because as you guys have sort of caught a glimpse of, it seems that just above the skyline over here in the sky is a glimpse into another dimension. We've got this sort of floating ethereal mountain in the sky, right above the cloud line here. Some strange things are going. This mountainside just fades right into the heavens, where I'm sure we can find some many deities just sitting by. Again, this ethereal mountain spreading across the tops of these hills. In fact, some blending is going in here behind the tree line, and it's just a magical place. Who knows what's going on? There's some weird stuff happening in this picture for sure, which leads us to the fun thing. This is today's daily challenge, and if you guys have any idea where in the world this can be found, or if you don't want to make a guess, put it down in the comment section below and tell me, where in the world do you think an awesome, magical, mystical place like this, especially like, look at this corner, this is pretty sweet. Look at this. Where in the world could this be? Put it down in the comment section below and tell me, where do you think this is found in the world? In tomorrow's video, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think we can find heaven on earth, and I will probably be wrong because I don't really have any idea as to where this can be. And I will put in the comment section of tomorrow's video whoever guessed closest. So put in your guesses. Where in the world do you think an awesome place like this can be? Okie dokie, folksies, here we are in the main section of today's episode. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a world challenge. 3 minutes on the clock. Just got to zoom down just to see in case there are new challenges that have appeared. I probably wouldn't do them anyways, but I just want to know if there are. So yeah, 3 minutes on the clock, world challenge, that's absolutely right. So let's do this, let's go, start a new one. Awesome. If you guys want to find a link to this so you can do it yourselves, you can click down in the description below and you can follow along, or you can do it before you watch me do it. So this road right here, I'm thinking Canada. I'm thinking like Alberta, Saskatchewan, something like that. That's the first thing that comes to mind. When I see this, it could be, I think it's definitely North America. Where? It's a good question. I'm not really sure. Could be America as well. There's like these weird divots in the middle of the road and the side of the road that I think they're in a few places. They don't look like that around here. Over here, they're not such big marks. Oftentimes, if you do see them on the side of the road, you don't usually see them in the middle, but if you do see them on the side of the road, they're more like horizontal stripes. It's a wider stripe. They're not big old holes like that. Essentially, when you drive over them, they go or make some sort of other noise inside your vehicle, and then you know that you're not where you should be. I think we're in America because we're seeing this, and we are in South Dakota, I believe. See, we can see this. It's sort of a Native American chief head, and there's a D there. I believe there's an S right here. That's usually how this works. We're gonna go look on this sign. I think it's North Dakota. North Dakota does this too. It's not only South Dakota. Okay, North Dakota does it too. All right. I thought it was South Dakota, but maybe both of them do it. Maybe I'm also wrong about that. What do we see? We see Sharon, Anita, and Jessia. Or Jessa something. All right, North Dakota, that's pretty cool. Bismarck, Mino, no, nothing like that. Dickinson, Madden, Bismarck. Do we see Sharon? We don't. We see Fargo. That's not exactly where we want to be. Devil's Lake, no. Rugby, no. Mino, no. Or Minot, not really sure. Wilson, Glasgow. Are we still in the right state? No, we're in Montana now. What do we see over here? We see nothing really. Rolla, okay. These places aren't really too far. Only 16 miles away is the furthest one. So that's not really good. Anything on this junction? No. Not a lot of big cities here. Garrison, we see that much. Let's go look around here. Hazen, Balua. Jeez, wow, not really the biggest places, is it? I don't see anything here. There's a river, so that means probably some places on it. Linton. Oh, okay, we're running out of time. Let's go right over here, make the guess. The answer was no. It was north of Jamestown. Are we going to see? Cooperstown. Oh, there's Jesse. Oh, Jesse was the place. Okay, there's Jesse. Other ones, I don't even see them on the map, so I probably never would have found them. 45-18, though, is the score. So now we find ourselves in, wow, that's cool. That is really neat. It's a still picture, so I can't move. From what I can tell, this is Chinese. Yep, that's Chinese. I can't read any of these. None of these are ones that I know. I believe I can only recognize water and mountain are the only ones I can recognize, and I think sun too. I think I know sun, water, and mountain maybe is the ones that I can identify. But that it doesn't help me knowing where we are at all. But none of these none of this is anything that I can identify, of course, because I cannot read Chinese. So, I believe we are in China. Where are we? I mean, look at this. Look at this beautiful gate here. I mean, this is really wonderful. I mean, wow. That's really spectacular. Look how big it is, too. That is really, really nice. I'm a big fan of this. I wonder how old it is. It doesn't look too old, to be honest. Maybe it's remarkably well preserved, but I wouldn't say this is more than, and this is a totally unknowledgeable guess. I would say this is not more than 70 years old. I have absolutely no idea, but I mean, it is very nice. I will give it that, but I have absolutely no idea. I'd love to find out more about what this is. This looks very, very cool, but maybe I will find out more of it by knowing where we are. So I'm guessing we're near Xi'an. That's what I'm gonna guess. It's Xi'an, right? Xi'an? Oh boy, I don't know how to pronounce it. Xian. That's all I know. And that's where I'm gonna guess that we're near. I mean, I'm gonna guess that we're near there. I don't think we're near Beijing. We could be. I've never been anywhere in China before. We could be somewhere near Beijing. We could be there, but I'm gonna go and guess right over there. Let's go. I don't actually think we are there, so I'm gonna go with Zhengzhou. Zhengzhou. There you go. We're gonna go with this place right here, sort of in between. I think we're kind of close to it. So let's make the guess. The answer: no. We were very, very close to Macau and Hong Kong in Guangzhou. Ah, okay. Very, very cool. So this is like I mean, is it? Let's go zoom into. Oh boy, the line disappears. Really? Why would that need to disappear? I want to know what this area is called. Except that might not help me. Is this like? Is this Canton? Is that the name of this region down over here? I'm not very certain about that, but I'm fairly certain that Cantonese speaking people are. Well, Cantonese is like spoken down in this sort of area around here. That's pretty much my understanding of it, although I don't know. We weren't up there. We're over there. Let's go find out exactly where we were. We were in Shunfengshan Park. Okay. It's a very nice park. I'm going to give it that much. It was a very beautiful place. In fact, this looks like a really nice place in general. Like look at this. Tian shopping mall, and lots of nice green area, lots of rivers and stuff. I mean, check out this area, full of big rivers and stuff. This looks like a nice area to go to. Honestly, if I were to go to China, I've probably revised my Shanghai decision. I don't think I would go to Shanghai. I think I would go to Hong Kong and visit Macau. I think that's what I would do if I were to go. If I were to go to China, I think I previously thought Shanghai would be pretty sweet, but I think I've changed my mind on that. Travel tips from Ather, I guess. I don't actually have any travel tips, but there you go. That's my revised decision. So there you go. 2117. All right. What is this place? Well, it's beautiful. It's leafy. It's like the fall. Leaves have fallen. Signs like this. It's in Europe. That's nice. I feel like, well, I mean, it's not necessarily Europe. I shouldn't say that, because it probably isn't. In fact, it very well could be Russia, in fact, which, I mean, I guess could be Europe in certain senses. Probably not. Actually gonna probably say, I'm probably gonna say no. I don't know. I don't think, but again, continents are always a tricky game, right? The answer is it doesn't really matter. That's the real answer. Especially continents with hazy borders, like a lot. I mean, the Mediterranean's a great way to make a border, right? That makes sense, but then you get to the whole Russia question, and usually it divides Russia into two: one part Asia, one part Europe. But I mean, that's just like a made up border. But again, all these things are made up anyways in the first place, so what's the point in any of this? I still haven't seen writing, which I'm actually getting quite concerned about, because I feel like I really need to see some. Okay, this is good. We got this sort of writing over here. Okay, Hubble, family. All right. Seeing that. Now all we need to do is see a little bit more writing. Okay, Etov. Okay. Bathory. All right. Where would this be? This would be like backyard playground. I don't think I don't think this is anywhere like this isn't. No, I don't. Okay, what I'm trying to say is I don't think we are somewhere like Norway, Sweden, Finland. I don't think this is the Netherlands or Denmark or Germany or I mean, it could be Poland, but I'm not really sure about that. I'm thinking, I don't really know why. I'm thinking Lithuania, Latvia, one of those two. I know very little about the language that's spoken there or how it looks, but those are the two countries that are coming to mind right now for almost no reason. But it is in fact what I am going to guess. I'm fairly certain. So we're going to go with Lithuania. I think it's closer to Poland, and that's the entirety of what this guess is based on. Is that Lithuania is closer to Poland, and there's lots of Z's and Y's. So we're going to do that. Click, make the guess. Hungary. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now looking at the language, seeing this. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Also, this lake over here, it's like the magnet for Hungarian guesses. I don't know, but the last bunch of times we've been in Hungary, always been right near this lake. It's like that's the only place that's been mapped out. Maybe it is. This lake is apparently very popular with Google. They love it. They love that place. Lithuania, I'm very sorry. I was looking at the language when I went over it, and I was like, damn, that doesn't look like what I've been seeing. But in my mind, I just made the guess, so I was like, I can't drop it now. Not enough time to change my mind. Hungary made a lot more sense, to be honest. In fact, looking at the language, I was thinking, like, wow, this looks a lot like Croatia. Although I don't know if the languages here are very different. They probably are, but it is one thing that crossed my mind. Probably not anything justified. 0 points on 978 kilometers? Really? 0? That's a bit surprising. Didn't think it would be 0. Wow, that's weird. 0 points? That's a harsh one. I didn't think it'd be that low. It's only 900 kilometers away. Come on now. Okay, so we've got these double lines here. Seem different than the lines you would see in America, but really we can only. There's not that many places we can be. I mean, this might be America. This could. I mean, looking at the countryside, this could be America, Mexico, Australia. Probably not though. I mean, I guess this could be Brazil. I don't know. This feels like there's a blurriness of the picture. That's why Australia comes in. I think we're in America. I just think we're straight up in the U.S., honestly. I don't think we're anywhere else. This is the U.S. The picture's too blurry, and we are not in Australia. This has to be the United States of America, but where do we find this? I mean, no, this isn't anything like from 127 hours. That would be in southern Utah, which was a daily challenge one time. It wasn't there. That's where my guess was. And I was remarkably happy that I ended up actually knowing where the movie 127 Hours was set, because I was very uncertain as to whether or not I would know. 50 miles an hour around a bend like that, really? We're going 50 miles an hour around that bend? 50 kilometers an hour. It's not a very bendy bend. What do I think? Do I think that's 50 miles or kilometers? Because that'll dictate whether we are in a bunch of places. I mean, I don't want to... 50 miles an hour is pretty damn fast. It's like a 90 kilometer an hour corner. Do I say we're in Mexico? Northern Mexico? The picture's really blurry, though. Texas, okay. That's 50 miles an hour around a corner like that. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, that wasn't a very bendy corner. I did say that. It just seems like, you know, if you're going to advertise different speed for a corner, then, you know, maybe 50 miles an hour. That's almost 90, isn't it? I think it is. We're in Texas. That's where I would have guessed, honestly. I would have guessed Texas. We guessed around here somewhere. Let's say we're sort of near, is this one? No, that's Laredo. I was going to say, where's El Paso again? Is it around here? No. Is it this one up here? It is. Let's not go there. Let's go between there and there. Let's go like right around here. Let's make the guess. The answer, no. All the way down there, but wouldn't have really guessed that. We were going right into Mexico at that point. FM 2627 highway. Well, that's okay. Pretty good. 160 kilometers, 4502 points. That is pretty good. Wow. We are above the heavens here. Just floating in the sky. Hey, above the heavens. That's the name of one of you people. One of you awesome people in the comments. That's very cool. So yeah. You sent in a viewer challenge that I did. Was that yesterday's one? I don't think I recorded it. Yeah, I might have recorded it yesterday. Jeez, time flies by. Though that might have been 2 times ago. Not really sure, but I do think... Actually, no, I think that was yesterday's. Yeah, there you go. Toke Bocina. So that means like honk your horn or something? Honk your horn around the corner? Because, there's that. All right, well, we figured that out. I think this is Spanish. Yeah, Velocidad. I think that's Spanish, so that's what I'm going to go with. I don't think we're in Mexico. I think we are somewhere like Colombia or Venezuela. I don't think, Venezuela is not mapped. Colombia, that's what this is going to be. That's what my guess is going to be. My guess is going to be Colombia. There is some mapping that's done there. Not really too much, but yeah, there is some. This looks, oh, wow, there you go. Beautiful. Let's get these people walking out around there. Colombia? I mean, I might be completely wrong. I probably am, to be honest, but that's what I'm going to guess. Yeah, I mean, these license plates, they actually do look North American in style, which means this could be Mexico. I just don't know where a place like this in Mexico exists. It's very Mars-like, not very many trees. Could be a country that, no, there are a lot of trees. They're just, packed against this mountain, right? These are trees? Yeah. Those are trees. Yeah, okay. They just seem so packed against the mountain. It doesn't even seem like trees. I guess that mountain's further away from me than I think it is. The perspective is just bizarre. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say unless this sign right here says something. No, wow. I mean, look at this car. If you drive up something that steep, you've got some. I mean, that is some crazy stuff right there. Yeah, all right, let's go Colombia. So some mountains over here near Bogota. Let's go like right there. Make the guess, and Peru. Peru is another place that is mapped. I was kind of hoping we weren't going to be there. I was really thinking Colombia. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind. Peru is mapped, though, so we were in Peru. I do think Colombia is, though. I might be wrong about that, but I really do think it is. I don't know. These aren't what I imagine Peruvian mountains to look like. I mean, it is clearly they are, but it's not what I imagine them looking like. So I imagine them looking... Well, I guess I imagine Peruvian mountains to look either like Machu Picchu or Bolivian mountains, and no in between. So either like those pictures of Machu Picchu that you see, or like very arid desert type mountains, like the ones I imagine as well. Probably wrong about this as well. Like the ones I imagine you see in Bolivia. So there you go. Very, very cool. We were not there. We were actually down there. So let's view our summary. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Oh, what's wrong? Couldn't have gotten 11 more points. That would have been pretty sweet. But yes, there you go. We were not in Colombia. We were in Peru. We were in Texas, although a little bit more south or southeast. We were in North Dakota, near places that had people names. Jesse, others that I can't remember and won't remember because if I zoom in, I can't see them. Not Lithuania, Hungary, and China. We were not near Xi'an. Again, this place right over here. We were actually in the Hong Kong, Macau area, except not in Hong Kong or Macau. We were actually over here, closer to Guangzhou, in a place called, it was really cool, Shunfengshang Park. Wow, that was a really cool place. I actually really liked that. I thought that was an awesome looking place for sure. 12, 3, 3, 4. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo, yeah. Have a good one.